Hi, this is Gerhard Ritter here with a watercolour demonstration of a painting of a lioness on brown packing paper. I start as usual with a sketching in using a 2B pencil. I tend to use straight lines to get the angles and thereafter fill in with a few curves. Remember, this is just a sketch to indicate where you're going to put the colours. It's not a finished drawing, so don't spend too long on it. Using a mop brush, I paint in with yellow ochre, burnt sienna and burnt umber, just to indicate where some of the bigger planes and colours are. I swap to a smaller calligraphy brush and start to refine some of those shapes, including adding a little bit of dark made up with the burnt umber and Payne's grey. As you can see with that reference photo, you don't have to have a very sharp image to produce a reasonable picture. I try to work all over the painting and start to introduce a few blues and purples to add a little bit more dimensionality and life. As the paint dries, it dries much lighter, 10 to 15% normally for watercolour, and I have to restate the darks, and also I'm putting in a few more yellowish orange colours. To speed up the painting, I use a small hairdryer to dry the painting before introducing white titanium gouache. Gouache is an opaque watercolour and it allows me to tint it after applying it on the painting. I continue to put in the highlights and then, using the same brush, start to modify some of the whites with colours from the palette. Once again, work all over. You may need to apply techniques such as squinting to identify where the major changes to tonal values need to be applied. Here you can see I'm using a much wetter wash to modify the shape of the whites and also to add a few tints of colour. You can pause the video at any time and zoom in to look at things in detail. As I get closer to the end, I sometimes stand up and observe the picture from a distance. This helps to give you a different point of view. Now I'll just sign the work, take a photograph for reference, and thank you for watching.